It is repetition which makes for perfection.
That's an interesting observation, but I didn't play with 3-inch GI Joes. There was just I'm just saying there was a period of time where I actually kind of got out of comics too. I was in college. It would have actually been embarrassing to have comic books in my dorm. So I had subscriptions to 3 or 4 Marvel books, and they were mailed to my house in St. Louis. And when I went back home from break, I would kind of peruse them. That just goes to show. I mean, comics were really considered just a kid's thing that things that kids collected. Honestly, still, this is like 82, 83. Old people in the house confirm. That would be on my tombstone. I was too damn cool for He-Man, you nerds. One of the comments was like, "This channel's so weird. Like, there's all this useless bantering and blathering, and then all of a sudden there's magic at the end." I was like, "Oh, to have life encapsulated so succinctly." Yeah, so I don't even think I even told anyone I read comic books. Really, I don't know if I wish I had some roommates here to confirm. You just didn't know who was into it. There were no T-shirts. You would be caught dead wearing like a, Captain America T-shirt or a Superman T-shirt. It really started changing. What was it 89 when Batman the first one came out? Then everyone was wearing a Batman T-shirt. Everyone. It was crazy. It was insane. What did I draw back then? If I was a secret, I took art classes. I drew. Yeah, I mean, I drew my favorite superheroes, I guess. I did draw a lot of naked people. There was a lot of life drawing, and yeah. Does he have an eyeball? Uh, I will tell you when I do climb into bed, the cat usually comes around, and although I'm not talking to it, so I think it's just looking for free back scratches or something. Treats on his chest. What the? What was the other sketch I'm doing today? What was the second choice? The same character but with a face? I mean, I don't mean as a like. It's like a barbarian dude. I don't know if Scott's still here, but I don't know if he was watching some of the other streams I did before. I was sending him secret little, not love notes, but little messages. So while he was there, because he says he will watch the stream of me penciling it while he's inking it. And I think while I was penciling that Justice League variant, I said some stuff to him. I'm in your house. What I'm doing here is not what I typically do. I'm actually dropping the shadows in while I work on the piece. I usually draw all the line work first and then actually do the line work first and then drop the shadows. Looks like a brush. So I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it's Buchan Red. His influence has left an impact on my approach. Am I gonna draw feet? Are you crazy? Cliff Block's feet looks much more dramatic and cool. No? Die Hard? Yeah. You see his feet? Oh yeah, that's right. He has shards of glass in them. Spoiler alert. Yeah, okay. But you don't see. What I'm trying to say is. I'm not saying anything. There's a difference between not being able to draw something and avoiding it, like animals, and being able to draw it but not drawing it because it looks better. now you're gonna say because I'm drawing his hands in a fist, like I'm trying to avoid drawing fingers. If you're curious, this is a 0.4 marker. It's interesting. It's definitely on the thicker side. Um, but if I use like if I put it down at an angle like that, I can get a slightly thinner line. But it's definitely making me make decisions in terms of level of detail, given the bluntness of its thing. But I can get some really kind of interesting David Finch-like lines like that. It's kind of interesting. Party next door. He does have a belt. Okay. I think more people check out IRL. It's a hack. It's a Twitch hack. I'm looking at this toy now that he mentioned it, and because it had the RAM thing, I can definitely see forearms, but it looks like gauntlets that weren't painted. They're like a light blue color. Go take a look, guys. Very sharp fingers. Okay, there we go. ink Scott's piece. It's gonna be in the evening. I need more time to ink it. For sure. Yeah, I was like Googling a little of what I was gonna do in Korea before I started streaming today. I definitely go to the old town. There's like an area that looks like old villages. There's like a tower. There's a palace. Changing the guard. Gotta check that out. DMZ seems like it's a little bit further away, and I only got a couple days there. PC Bang for sure. Right. They're all separate. It's got like a kind of poofy little micro pair of boxers or something. They're cinched up. Waiting for all the Skeletor hardcore fans to go like, no. All right. I'm thinking. Yeah. That was that was my. Did you see the thinking going on right there? In that thinking, I was in my head going, well, initially this is gonna be all black. I was gonna go into black. I was gonna go black here, but where do I stop the black? But then I'm like going, no, I'll do the graves. The graves. I think the greaves. Sorry, the greaves will be black, and so it'll be black, and then I'll go in here. Or I can have light coming up this way, and will cast a shadow. Yeah, I think I might do that. There are a number of ways I can approach this. So my only concern is if I do this all black and the greaves are black and the rest isn't black, it's going to look odd. So I think it might be better for me to cast a light source. Okay. I should intentionally screw up one of these boots so it doesn't match the other one. Thinking about it. I'm trying to think of the last cartoon I watched with real serious kind of like love it. I'm not a big animation guy. I think that's what it is. I've always preferred. Look, when I was a little kid, I watched anything and everything. I tried to, but I'm trying to remember my favorite cartoons. I think they were, you know, Tom and Jerry and things like that. I watched more of the live action, man. Batman, Obviously, the 1966 Batman show. Johnny Sacco and his flying robot. Loved it a lot. I love that show. Ultraman, I watched that pretty religiously. Hey, you know what? This this community has broken me of my desire to just draw superheroes. I honestly thought like that's all people wanted to see me draw, and then when I kind of broke out of that mold and did some other ones, people seemed to really dig it. So I kind of like the Sunday stream. I come into it and I go, I don't even know what I'm going to draw today. And that's kind of cool, right? My fear was Curious George was going to be loaded up. Although I was a huge Curious George fan. That was like one of my go-to books. Curious George, graduated onto Encyclopedia Brown. Ultraman, that was just a great TV show. Ahmed 1377. Glad you like it. Anyway, getting back to this, like, what am I going to draw kind of thing, I'll tell you that it's actually a good idea in thinking about it. I mean, for the most part, the people that know me for drawing Marvel DC characters, they're already here. And I love them for it. Their support and all that. But if you're talking about growing this channel and making it more casual, not casual, appeal to an audience that there is a part of me that, because I don't have the same level of attachment to these characters from a fan perspective, and actually even if I did, I think it's funny when people get so kind of caught up and bent out of shape, because I think I deal with that part of the fandom so much through my day job as publisher, you know. Has subbed. Thank you very much, man. Or lady, I don't know. Yeah, there's a chance where if you can hear it too distinctly, yeah, YouTube might go, hey, you're trying to put a soundtrack to your music and it's not me, it's my neighbor. YouTube, Mr. YouTube, please. Wait. Isn't the P11 a handgun in PUBG? Hey Jim, nice to meet you finally in person. MegaCon. Oh yeah, you're on Twitch? Yeah? What's your name? I'm P11625. And I watch him be like P11625 on Twitter, P11625 on Instagram. He's got P11625.com. It's got 12 million hits a month. I don't think I'm going to get to Omega Red today. I'm going to do Kratos after this. So what I think I'm going to do... I like the jams today, Never. Keep it going. So, Bobby Lou has resubscribed for 7 months. Thank you, Bobby Lou. Bob Brad's... Bob... Bo... Bob Rab... Bo Bradshaw Art has subscribed. Welcome in. I think you've been watching for a while. I don't know if you subscribed. Using Prime. The art, this is 9 by 12 paper. Is that what you're asking about? I don't know. KB Bradshaw's husband. I figured that one out. I like it that you're KB Bradshaw's husband and she's not Miss Bo Bradshaw's wife. We clearly know who runs the Bradshaw family home. It's very sweet. Welcome in. I know you were already here, but that you formalized it is cool. Good night, LSW1566. What time is there before you go? Because this is what I'm thinking. KB French. X22 Odin. Odin has cheered. Thank you very much, Odin. Appreciate it. Mouthy Merc 49. Jim didn't notice me resub. When did you resub? It wasn't today. I definitely mentioned Mouthy. Go back and rewatch the footage. I'm sure I did. I know I did. I dispute that. I dispute that claim. Can we go to Twitch Family Services? Have them go back, look at the footage, see if there was any chat abuse going on. Be gone for a little while. The facility basically said he had to come back for a little more treatment. But if he takes his vitamins, he might be let back out. So we'll see what happens. What time is it? 12:30. Okay. don't even get to Kratos at this rate. I was kidding about silent auctioning off Book and Red's sketch, but I might have to do that now. Do I ever do digital art? Let me think about this. Night. No, I do. I do stuff. I do some color work and digital, like concept sketch type stuff. But for the most part, this is the way I work on paper. Pretty soon, I'm just gonna say like I'm an old man. I can't change my spots. Blah 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 blah. Nothing wrong with working digitally. If you don't like selling originals, that's cool. It's cool. I respect that. Sorry about that. Compose myself. Nuts, man. It's much louder over here. Lola. 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 This is an insidious way of making me sing. I can't help it. I hear songs I like. I have to sing. All right. Gonna try to tune them out. Is that a pity cheer? I'm scared to look over. It's gonna say, "Please stop singing for the love of God." Appreciate it. Thank you. Ray Davies. One of our mods can point you in the right direction. Alright, so now, you know what? I will tell you that I will probably add a little more detail to this skull head, or gray skull. Skeletor, sorry, Skeletor. Like this. But I can do that later. For the intents and purposes of this giveaway, it's done. Or maybe I'm already done. That's all I wanted to do, really.